You find the boars Theodore told you about. There is only a couple, so it should not be too hard. However, instead of a straight fight, you can try to do a proper hunt. If you have the right skills, that is. Or better yet, you can go all native on these beasties and wrestle them to the ground. Not an easy option, that one.
Yeah, actually, you can see here from the difficulty, apparently hunting them is the easier option there, so I'm actually going to go with that. I'm not sure the difference in results between hunting and just straight up fight, but here's something we need to be aware of. When you see something between parentheses right next to the dialogue here, it means this is something that that requires this is a non-combat challenge. This is a challenge that has to be that requires special skills. Whereas the plain old fight without the parentheses, this is a straight up fight. This is if you take this and you lose, there's a chance that some of your villagers will die, and in some occasions, if they all get injured, there's a chance that they all will die. So you want to be careful with that. Usually it's better to take the challenging options because, the parentheses challenge options that require special skills, because there's less chance that your villagers will die if you take these. So right now we're going to take the hunt.
Great. You have the right skill, in this case gathering, to enter into an alternate challenge. In non-fight challenges, the wounds you get during the challenge do not carry over after it finishes, meaning you have less of a risk of dying.
Perfect, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So the less risk you take in a combat, the more likely your villagers will survive. So special skills actually improve your survival. So we're going to take that. We have 2 hunting, whatever that is. Okay, so we want the highest numbers to be in front. This one has 0 damage dealing. Huh. You know what? This might work. We get to go first, thankfully. So we're gonna start with you. Okay, so what happens here? Whatever card we dropped in the from the left, whatever card is on the left is gonna attack first. So if we get to go first and we get to drop this guy will attack him, and you can see his health there. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him right away. Yeah, but anyways, the combat phase, everything is calculated from left to right. So whoever's on the left gets to attack first, followed by all the others. So what are we gonna do here? Maybe we want a counter tactic. What level are these? This thing is level 4, so I'm guessing this one is also level 3, 4, 5, so I don't think counter tactic is going to be useful here. I probably should have countered offense to begin with. Huh. Yeah, that was a bit of an oversight there. Maybe I should get closer? Yeah, actually, let's get closer. Now, the get closer, it will allow him to go down into the combat. These guys don't have get closer, so unfortunately they cannot join the fight, but they can help out by shielding ally. And shield ally will improve the health of this one, but it will take them out of this current round. So it looks like we're going to do a lot of shielding here. Alternatively, we can drop you, and you can do a lot of shielding. Yeah, I'm going to drop you. I'm gonna shield you and you, because she's gonna take most of the damage from this guy here. She's actually this guy has 4 attack, and she has 17 defense, so she can take a lot of damage from him. In the meantime, this one can just wail on him until he's dead. Yeah, that works. Good.
You stalked the boars like a pro and caught them unaware. Your loot may not be as plentiful as a straight fight, but you did not risk getting wounds, so your people will not have the danger of dying now.
Lovely. We got some bones out of it. Alright, so you're going to be using wood for fuel and food, meat for food. Yeah, that works. Now you guys have just enough food for It tells you here how many days. Yeah, so they can last another 10 days with the current food stocks and another 5 days with the current fuel stocks, which is good. So now that we have gathered whatever it is that we needed, we can go back to Theodore here. Can we move back? Oh, we can't move back anymore. So I guess we end the turn? Yeah.
You lose your footing and fall into a really deep ditch. You quickly realize you are not alone and that you have fallen into a viper's nest.
Okay, this is kind of BS, because what happened is we immediately get this really tough challenge right from the get-go. I've never actually had this event happen to me so early. We haven't even gone beyond the tutorial yet. So we're going to try and take this special skill here.
You know a thing or two about animals, and you remember that there are ways to calm snakes and even make them do what you command. You think it has something to do with flutes, or perhaps just your inner energy.
Oh, okay, so apparently we can intellect with these guys? I don't know. I have a feeling we're gonna get our ass kicked, but okay, apparently our guys actually have quite a bit of skills there. I'm gonna have to reshuffle because these dudes are very weak. Reshuffle, please. Okay, slightly better. And unfortunately they get to go first. Holy crap, these are very, very tough. Oh dear. So we're gonna start with you. Okay, that was interesting. Do I want to get closer with you as well? I don't think so. I'll play with you instead. Yeah, that works. But yeah, this one is particularly tough. 10, 11 slash damage, so I'm not sure if... Is he gonna deal damage to her or to this? Huh. I do not know. I probably should drop him, because he can withstand damage from... Yeah, he has 11 defense, and he can withstand, for one round, the damage from this guy, which is 10, so I think that's the best option. Oops. So maybe if we shield... Alternatively, we can just flood the board and have a bunch of guys just get closer. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, let's get closer. I have a feeling we're gonna lose this one, but whatever. Okay, we are losing pretty badly here. Ew, okay. And I thought we had the right skills to deal with these guys. Oh my god, a 3-skull fight. Alright, we're gonna lose pretty much our entire villager. Yeah, we're gonna lose them all, unfortunately. I think we lost the game, pretty much. Yeah. We're gonna have to retreat.
You lose the fight, and one of you gets poisoned from the snake bites. If there are any young ones with you, the poison proves too strong for their little bodies.
Yeah, there was just no way for us to survive this one. Now here's what happens. The ones with the wound here, I think they might end up dying. Oh, surprisingly, they actually survived. Yeah, but yeah, that fight was just so much bullshit. How am I gonna cure the poison here? Until I find a way to heal it. So how does this thing... How do I cure this fucking thing? Unfortunately, you're gonna die. Yeah, so that was a lot of bullshit. That first event right away from the start of the game, right next to our village, we haven't even passed the tutorial, and we immediately lose a villager. That is so much bullshit. And keep in mind, we are playing on normal difficulty, so it looks like the game just wants us to lose something. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how to fix this, so I'm just gonna bring her back to the village. Yeah, just reset everything. And hope for the best. Like, I don't know. And she died. Okay. So, with that out of the way...
You go down to the fields to check if any crops survived this night.
Holy shit, what is up with these events? Okay, the game is broken pretty much.
A peculiar-looking mole carrying a small shovel pops up from the hill and exclaims, "Ahoy!" It seems really happy. You know a thing or two about moles, and you know this one is more likely a Kurtachek, a friendly type of field demon. The Kurtachek seems to be staring intensely at your clothes, then looking down at itself, very sad. You seem to remember these spirits. The Kurtachek takes the food, but remains saddened and disappears into the molehill.
I don't know what just happened, but what is going on with this game, with these events? We haven't even started yet. What the hell is that? Oh dear, and we immediately lost someone. So yeah, now all of a sudden, we definitely need the Cabbage Patch, and we definitely need one of these fools to actually mature and grow up. And we actually lost one of our better craftspersons there. Ooh, not a very good start. Not a good start at all. And, okay, so we're gonna try to reform our party here. But I have a feeling that we're gonna get our ass kicked in this mission. We're gonna bring you along. What else? We're gonna take you as well. Although right now I think you guys are healing, or did you finish healing? Yes, you finished healing. Thankfully, we need one more person. Who are we gonna take? Whoever has the most skills, I guess. Actually, let's check out your equipment. Depends on your equipment, really. So it's probably gonna be this guy with the creepy doll. Oops. Alright, so most of the food is going to the expedition. Like so. So we're going to be using just the wood, basically, which works. And the vegetables. Yeah, there we go. As for you guys, you can last for 19 days with the current food supplies, and 9 days with the current fuel supplies. So I think it's good. Now, where do we want to gather? We want to go someplace where we can gather stuff. Probably right here, I think. Now we could go down and try and kill the... Actually, yeah, there's a bunch of fruit down there, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Of course, I do want to complete the tutorial before some crazy event happens.
You. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
What? We haven't got the bones?
Well,
oh. Okay, so he wants the bones. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have paid attention to that. Apparently, part of the quest, the bones that we got earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring that with us. Here we are. We're gonna do that next turn. Hopefully, no freak accident happens. Good. He got some vegetables. Good for him. What is that? Okay.
Theodore welcomes you. Wonderful, well done. And keep your resources. They may come in handy on a rainy day, you know. As you saw, you got both experience points and research points, on top of any material rewards. All of these will help you grow stronger.
Okay, so we gain experience research by doing such tasks, and we gain rewards. What now?
So, you've discovered that some events will let you solve a situation through more than combat. These non-combat challenges are often just as hard, but it means that fighting is not the only way. Remember, wounds from combat challenges can kill your people even after the fight. so choosing a different path is often safer. And having a medic in your party will help decrease the chances of dying as well. Anyway, great job on the boars. Practice makes perfect.
Okay, I think we're done here. So now, maybe this is a quest here? Let's double check. Oh, this was all part of the tutorial? Did he tell me to go and visit these guys? What is this? Treasurer, Skak, and 3 others. I have a feeling these guys can kick our ass very easily, so I'm not gonna go there. But I will try to take these spiders. Hopefully we can hunt them down. Yeah. Alright, what do we have? Actually, I just realized our guys suck. The craftsperson that just died was actually our best hunter among the craftsmen. And they get to go first. Holy shit. Well, you know what? Is there a way for me to counter tactic? Oh yeah, he just played the tactic. It's almost like he knew what I was gonna do. This kind of sucks. So we're gonna offer you... You're gonna be, like, sacrificed, basically. What was that? What did he do? Oh, okay, so there he is. That was a bit of a visual bug, I assume. But yeah, this will probably go better than I expected. So now we can just do this. And then you can shield this guy. And shield him some more. While this guy, our main hunter, he's pretty much going to be doing most of the damage there. So let's go. Great. They get to go first once again. Thankfully, this guy has get closer. We can shield, and we can just play all the others. All right, we gained whatever. Yeah, some. And this is an artifact, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. So this is a great place to gather, actually. If we sit right here, we can get some meat and some fruit. But I have a feeling this area is kind of dangerous. Anyway, let's check out the managing supplies. You know what? You can stay like that. The equipment. This one provides 2 armor. So which one of our current troopers is the most fragile? This one has 12 armor. This one has 13. You have 8 armor, but you also have 5 shielding. This guy has just 8 armor and no shielding at all. So I think we should give him that. Huh. Apparently it's too heavy for him. What a wimp. He is such a wimp right now. Maybe we give him this distraction? I don't know. You know what? That works. Although, alternatively... No, it works. So, do I want to attack these hungry living? I have a feeling they can... I have a feeling they might be too tough. We can still last for 22 days with our current food supply, so I think we're fine, as long as you don't camp too long. What about you guys? You guys are doing fine as well. I'm gonna let you use this for 1 day, and 1 day only. You are producing stuff, right? Yeah, you're producing some wood. Okay, now we're back to the regular wood. There we go. So now we have an endless cycle of just a bunch of food. What is up to your food reserves, though? Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna gain more eventually. You're gonna gain 1 every 2 turns, like 7 pieces of vegetables every 2 turns. Anyway, let's attack the hungry living, which I have a bad feeling about. Even though it tells me that the risk is just 1 skull, so this should be an easy fight, in theory. Yeah, there's only 3 guys, like how hard can it be, right? Now watch as I eat my words, literally, as we jump in. Now this is very wimpy, I should probably reshuffle. Slightly better. And we get to go first, which is lovely. I should probably put you ahead, because you have the blunt damage, which means you can actually deal damage to, like, multiple enemies. Holy crap, this thing is ridiculous. What is that? Ew. I'm gonna give you the first action, because we really want to kill this guy. I'm gonna have you get closer. I have a feeling you might survive because you have a lot of health. And then we drop you. Now they do have some poison attacks. Actually, their attacks are very pitiful. Well, yeah, we can survive. Yeah, we can survive quite easily, in fact. Let's jump in. Okay, hopefully she didn't take too much damage. Alright, they took 3 and 2. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. You can survive. What is this porridge? I've never actually seen this before. This is a new resource. But yeah, it makes sense to have it, I suppose. Anyway, do I want to confront whatever these are? And I want to figure out, are they part of the quest or not? Let's double check. Yeah, it is, apparently. I spotted a fellow demon called Hochlik. I want you to convince him to give you some gold. When you have it, bring it back here. Okay, so I have to talk to this guy and get some gold. That's it? Okay. And apparently we gained some levels there. Cool. Plus 2 traps, 2 dexterity. Now, you guys are currently... Some of you are currently injured, yeah. Our main white warriors have taken some damage. Hopefully they will heal. I'm not sure how fast they will heal. Maybe they have to go back to the village to heal. Okay, so it's evening now. Let me double check on their health. Okay, so they do heal a little bit each turn. What is this? Oh, you're fine. There's nothing to worry about. And you guys are fine too. Yeah, well, that's fine. There's nothing to be afraid of. So, do we want to go talk to this guy? Or, I don't know. I guess we want to save the game just in case something catastrophic happens. There we go.
You find the Hurlik Theodore spoke of. He sits on a rock and stares at you with his large yellow eyes.
What do you want? You looking for trouble? 'Cause I can get you some.
He clenches his tiny fists at you.
Yellow eyes? How? That looks... No, there's nothing yellow about it. Okay, so... Do we want to intimidate him? Because that's going to be very tough. And last time we tried something with 2 skulls, we got our ass handed to us. So I'm actually going to talk to this guy.
Who are you calling little, you overgrown pile of softy fish bags, you?
The creature huffs and puffs at you, shaking its fists violently.
Okay, there's a bit of a joke here. Ahem, alright, our apologies, sir. Little is a mark of honor in our village, you know. Like we say here, village elder, you're very little today.
Sir, don't you see that I am a woman? Ah, but a compliment, you say. Well, I suppose being little is way better than being big. So you're kind of clever to call each other little, even though you're clearly vertically challenged. So, what's your business here?
Well, we were told you have some gold and we really need it. A fellow called Theodore said you are able to help out. So it looks like our bit of banter conversation with this guy actually... Oh wait, she's a girl? She's a female? Yeah, whatever. With this lady monster thing. Apparently it reduced the danger of this choice to 1 skull instead of 2. So that's interesting and I'm very thankful for the mercy here. Now we do have 2 Horlicks and 1 Crazed Bee. And our guys are not that great. I'm actually going to reshuffle. Okay, that's fine. And thankfully we get to go first. I'm going to drop this guy because he is really good. Although I want to drop her first as well. You know what? Whatever. Doesn't matter. So this guy with the question mark. Now, here's something you might notice. Anything with the question mark symbols there, it means that they will not be able to fight in the first round. They're going to have to do their damage in the second round. So, yeah. I think we'll get closer with this guy. Just flood the board. This is kind of funny. The Crazed Bee it's supposed to be like a diplomatic interaction, and the Crazed Bee obviously is not going to have any diplomatic power. It's just gonna, you can just argue against the bee and it will be out of the argument completely. So yeah, we're gonna drop you. Yeah, see, the bee had just no chance. It just could not make an argument for itself, you see. So that's kind of funny.
All right. Theodore is clearly up to his old tricks. Sending you here for his gold. Here you go, and tell him to come himself next time.
Okay, so we gained Blessing of Speech. Adds 5 speech for a set number of turns. How many turns is that? I don't know. It doesn't tell you. And we gained some research and experience, which is great. So where do we go from here? I would really love to go and pick up that that treasure over there. That looks very attractive. And then we might go back here and do some gathering. What is this? Fur leather is great for crafting later on.
You come across a small group of goblin peddlers carrying their cargo on some boars. One of them waves at you to come over. They do not look well armed. In fact, they look worn and tired.
I have a feeling this might be a trap of some kind, so we're gonna walk
Hello,
over.
fellow travelers. I am Cresio, a traveling merchant from the lower lands yonder.
He points to a direction, but seeing no recognition from you, he adds,
It's a tough and barren land, like most, but we called it home for many years. In any case, we had to leave. We dwelt by a river, and the plague of the drowned Utopke drove us away.
Yes, these things can be tough. So what will you do now? This one seems like a rude reply. We're gonna try and be kind to this guy.
Try the journey. You know, all that nomad mantra about the road and how we're all part of it. I'm not entirely sure about it. I grew up in an orcish settlement with science and houses and all. And I have to live like this now, eh? But you know how it is. You find a partner, you fall in love, and here you are, on the road. In any case, can we interest you in an exchange of goods?
the goblin.
What do you have?
shrugs.
Well, in all honesty, not so much. We can trade one simple weapon. We don't have the manpower to wield it anyway. But we'll only trade that for
Wow,
food and
that is a lot of stuff he's saying.
or some
I have a
metal
feeling...
and some animal bones. We had us some good hunters a while back. We'll trade that for some metals. Or we can trade something for a blessing from our shaman, but you'll need to give us food, wood, and some herbs. It ain't easy for her to do. She will mark two of you with the good fortune of the road. So, what interests you, and what can you trade?
I would have loved to attack them and just wipe them off the face of the earth, but as you can see, we don't have the skills right now, so we're gonna
Perhaps
have
next
to
time, then.
leave. Interesting, we still get the experience from the encounter. Yeah. Alright, let's get some treasure. Oh wait, that's not treasure, it turns out
As
that
you
is
make
a...
your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaimed
Yeah,
one of your men.
Actually, yeah, we're just gonna leave because I remember this will actually spawn a spider, and it will require at least tier 2 combat skills, which we don't have, so we're gonna leave. Can we attack this thing? We can't, for some reason. Okay. Whatever. Actually, I think we should be able to construct something at this point. We have... okay, we don't have enough lumber yet, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna hunt. Unfortunately, I get to go first. Oh. Maybe we should counter-tactic. Yeah. Shit, okay. Apparently he's a level 4. What were the odds? So we're gonna confuse this guy. We're gonna drop you, followed by you, followed by you. You guys are gonna shield him for as long as possible while he deals most of the damage. There we go. Good. Perfect. We got some amber and some vegetables. Cool. For some reason, it's very difficult to move up there. I don't know why. I guess we can move this way just to explore and see what we get. Any unique resource? What is this? There's gold here! Yikes, that is amazing. If there was any food tile nearby, that would be great. So all of a sudden, it becomes more viable to unlock the gold. Where's the gold? There's the gold, which we can unlock in the next research. Gold is very useful in a lot of things, it can, especially with making artifacts, and it can also improve your weapons a little bit.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the abandoned abodes and open some old dusty cellar. As the heavy doors crack, you are swarmed by some crazed bats.
Bats? How tough can they be? Okay. Hulking rats and deformed bats. I have a feeling this might be a little bit tougher than I thought. Okay, we're gonna reshuffle. Slightly better. Why did I always get to go first? That's annoying. I would like to counter offense actually, but I don't know. I'm gonna try this guy. And then we're gonna first action him. We want him to do the most of the damage. Oh really? They get to go first? Well, that's annoying. This guy's gonna take a lot of damage, actually. Oh well.
You search the buildings and discover
6 damage?
still
What?
intact.
What is this? Some kind of weapon? I mean, he didn't die, but he took a lot of damage there. That is surprisingly dangerous combat there. Anyway, what is this? Wow, this thing is powerful. Piercing damage, 7 piercing damage. What is it made of? Dark wood? Well, that is some brilliant stuff. Who's the lucky person who's gonna get this? Maybe it's gonna be you, actually. Yeah, actually. There you go. It's more light, anyway. Although, I should probably give you a one-handed weapon. Apparently you can't even carry this thing, can you? You know what? We'll give you that. You can't carry it? Really? Okay, you can take this. Yeah, most of these items are quite heavy, and these guys don't have the experience required to actually carry that stuff. Although he can. You know what? Take this. That. And you can have this. Yeah, there we go. That works.